If you have a work from home accommodation, can your employer suddenly require you to come back to work? You guys, I'm seeing this a lot in the employment context, specifically in California, but really nationwide. Employers are cracking down on requiring employees to come back into office. In fact, a lot of medical providers, I'm not going to name any names, but are now getting new policies that say they cannot request work from home as an accommodation. They literally have to list out the accommodations you need. But can the employer suddenly require you to come back to work? The short answer is no, not in California without a conversation first. How it should go is the employer is required to engage in what's called the interactive process. They have to look at what accommodations you need for your disability and determine whether or not they can provide in-office services to make sure that you're comfortable and that all of those accommodations are met. Without doing that, they can't just require you to come back to work. The employer has to show that there is a legitimate business reason to require you to come back to work. Some employers are going in and changing the scopes of employment for certain positions to require employees to come back in. While that is legal if there's a legitimate business reason for it, it may be illegal if it's in discrimination of the disability of that particular individual whose scope of duties are being changed. So what can you do to protect yourself? Make sure you get an updated list of accommodations you need from your physician and provide it to your employer. Make sure everything is documented, your request. They may try to call you and say, hey, let's talk about, no. Everything has to be in writing. You tell them, send me an email. Do not talk to anyone without documenting the conversation. So if you're being required to come back into office, don't panic. You may have legal protections and you don't have to figure it out alone. Always feel free to reach out to me.